I think we started the conversation probably in 2017, beginning to have a conversation about it. When Dr. Sundberg relocated to the community in 2018, I would say I gave her about a week to get acclimated and moved into the house, and I started calling, and some of our commissioners were engaged as well and set up some initial meetings to talk about an opportunity to stand up an aviation maintenance program.
The need for this program is substantial. Initially, when we actually began the process of looking at need, it didn't appear like there was a large need in eastern Iowa, but the more we met with employers and the more we looked into the data, we found that the need is substantial, and it's anticipated to be very much needed for the next 10 years out.
It's very important to start the program for the industry as a whole. There's workforce shortages, not unlike many industries. In aviation, we see workforce shortages, both in the pilots as well as mechanics. It seemed like a natural fit for us in eastern Iowa to pursue the maintenance side with Collins doing avionics, needing a technician workforce. The University of Iowa has been active in the aviation space, and it just seemed like aviation maintenance was a unique opportunity for us, and just felt like stars aligned, and we've been going for it ever since.
To develop an aviation program, it's appealing on a couple of different levels. First of all, it's meeting the needs of our community, which is something that every community college, that's our mission. The second part is it provides really good jobs for residents here who want to get into aviation mechanic programs. So it is a win-win for us in terms of we're serving our community, but we're also serving the residents. These are really good paying jobs, and they're highly demanded today.
So the location of the school is adjacent here to our airport administration building. It's the old Alliant Energy hangar that we purchased from Alliant Energy here a few years ago, and have really set it aside with the goal of trying to grow the Kirkwood maintenance program in this hangar. We're fortunate that we have the facility available to begin to put the students in and really start that transformation of aviation industrial service centers, what we're looking to do.
Things are coming along really well. So we anticipate the launch of this to be fall of 2023. And the reason for that is there's a lot to do in the interim. It has to have FAA approval, which is not anything we've ever done before. We've never gone through that process. And so that's always a challenge, but we believe that we'll be well positioned to get through it. But it just takes time. And the hangar here is available, and so that's ready to go. We do have a faculty member and a director hired.
The Kirkwood Aviation Maintenance Program will be a game changer for our business because being able to find local mechanics has always been a hindrance to further growth. So we're excited to be able to have a local resource to be able to add mechanics and take on new business.
We really look at it as kind of the two domino effect. One was workforce, and we've got Kirkwood working on that. We're excited here fall of 23. Hopefully we'll have our first class. The sales tax was the other domino. So a lot of our small aviation employers that have been struggling. When you're bidding work, you're at a competitive disadvantage with our tax environment. So that sales tax, which is now passed the Senate and passed the House, and now we expect the governor will be signing here soon.
So the sales tax exemption on aircraft parts and labor is a really big deal. It's been a disadvantage to aviation businesses in Iowa forever, essentially. As you look around other states that didn't have this tax, we've been able to, we had to cut pricing or modify to try to be able to keep the business here. Now with this sales tax cut, essentially, we'll be able to be competitive. We'll be able to increase our wages, which is, the competition is on both sides. It's on bringing business in, but it's also on being able to build up your internal supply. So it's going to be really important for us to be able to have that sales tax exemption.
This will benefit the corridor and the state of Iowa in lots of ways. All of us want to have really thriving and growing airports, and it will help Eastern Iowa Airport in particular, but it will also help the entire state. We need mechanics across the state, across the nation. And so I'm really excited about this program. I feel really honored to be able to be a part of it, and I know it's the right thing for this region.
When students graduate from the program, they'll have an airframe and a power plant license. and it stays with them forever. It's a lifetime deal. So by having that, it's kind of a gateway into all sorts of different specialties that they can do.
What excites me most about the program, I really love the opportunity to see young people get the interest of aviation and kind of that aviation bug at a young age.
What excites me the most about this project is the opportunities for our students. These are really, really good jobs, and I just feel really excited for our students. So I think this is really something that our community should be very proud of.